Ready to plan out your next few blog posts? Stop right there! Don't write another word until you know these 3 things you should consider before creating your blog content strategy. Hey y'all, I'm Lacy from the Content Direction Agency, where we write content for small business owners and help them implement deceptively powerful yet extra playful marketing strategies to achieve big business growth. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video when I'll share how you can learn even more about my custom blog content strategy for free. There are 3 main questions I want you to consider when you're putting together a marketing strategy, and they all pertain to how your blog fits into your overall content web. That's because no content is an island. Each blog post, each social media post, each email should be part of a greater ecosystem of content that will make each piece more effective at generating traffic, leads, and sales than if you were just using them alone. As you build your blog content strategy, I want you to ask yourself, how will people find you? It's odd to me how many people miss this consideration when they're working on content. I call it the field of dreams problem. People think, if I write it, they will come. But that's just not true anymore. The truth is, if you want any eyeballs on your content, you need to have a strategy to get them there. This is the distribution part of the content web. The main strategies people use to get eyes on their blogs are SEO, social media, and email. The most important of these tactics is SEO because we want new people to discover our content, not just our existing audience. Otherwise, we end up just preaching to the choir. SEO not only draws in new people, but also reaches them at exactly the point when they're searching for a solution to their problems. A win-win. Social media and email are distribution channels that focus on your existing audience. But you shouldn't forget them. Nurture content only works when we can actually get it in front of the people we want to nurture. Of course, social media algorithms have made it harder and harder to share links to other websites, depressing the amount of visibility those posts get. So I suggest turning chunks of your blog posts into what we call zero-click content. Consider posts like Instagram carousels that go through the main points of your blog, long captions, or Twitter threads that share most of the information in your blog. Even quotes that'll entice people to jump through the necessary hoops to read more. Email is important for communicating with your most engaged followers. They're usually your warmest leads, so don't neglect them. Be sure to share your pillar content with your audiences so they have a chance to experience it without having to go looking for it. Keep your distribution tactics like SEO and social media and email in mind when you're developing your content strategy, so you can choose topics that'll work for your audience. What will they do after reading your content? Another point bloggers sometimes forget is what happens after someone reads their content. It's fine to ask people to leave a comment on the post or share it with their friends, but we actually want to go beyond that kind of engagement and ask for the second click. Oh, by the way, I'd love it if you would like or share this content if you've had any aha moments so far. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more of this type of content. See what I did there? Writing for the second click means knowing before we ever start drafting a post what action we want the reader to take when they're done reading. And usually that action should get them one step closer to a sale. Depending on your customer journey, this might mean offering them a free resource that speaks to exactly the problem they're trying to solve, or offering them some sort of free call to help them solve the problem. Essentially, we want the reader to digitally raise their hand somehow to indicate that they want to learn more about how you can help them solve their problem. That's the lead generation part of the content web, and it's vital for turning readers into leads and buyers. Curious about the concept of a content web and how you can use it in your content planning? Follow the link on the screen or in the description below and grab our 5-minute content web audit. It will help you immediately see if you have all 5 parts of the content web and where you should focus your efforts to improve. How can you upcycle your content? We talked about this a little bit earlier, but once you've created your blog post, it can be used for many other things, including social media, your email newsletter, and other forms of distribution. But it can go even further than that. Once you have your core ideas explained in a blog post, you can easily turn that into a video like this one, or a podcast episode. Then you can easily turn that multimedia into short videos for social. The point is that people aren't consuming content in just one way or in just one place anymore. They're hopping all over, looking for content in all the places and ways they most like to see it. And we as business owners need to meet them where they are. Now, it can feel overwhelming to hear a content strategist like me tell you that you have to repurpose your content and be on all these different channels. But honestly, when you put some thought into where and how you will upcycle before you create the content, it becomes so much easier. Want to learn more about the content web and how to make it work for your business? Check out my video, 3 Steps to Identify Your Blog Blind Spots to Stop Your Lead Leaks. Click on the video appearing on your screen and I'll see you there.